Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining our Digital Live today. My name is Ian, and I'm one of the field managers here at the Digital Summer Clinic. And I'm joined by Justice, another field manager here. And today we're talking with Elizabeth Lohman and Dylan Lee. Thank you for joining, Elizabeth and Dylan, and thank you to everybody watching. We're excited to chat with you today. To everybody watching, please make sure to comment questions for the Q&A later in the chat in the comment section.
Yes, thanks for joining, you guys. So just a little bit of background on both of these two. Elizabeth Lohman is a marketing and communications associate at Tropolis, driving branding, website development, and process improvements within the insurance industry. And Elizabeth is also working towards her BBA in International Business of Marketing at Eastern Michigan University and is a former field manager at the Digital Summer Clinic.
And then Dylan, she is a driven senior marketing student at Eastern Michigan University, excelling in both academics and practical experience. As a marketing communications associate at Tropolis, she also brings digital marketing skills from her Digital Summer Clinic startup company, Blumera. And her leadership in Delta Zeta sorority combined with a 3.71 GPA underscores her commitment to marketing excellence.
Yes, so let's just get straight into the questions. Either one of you can answer first, it doesn't matter. But looking back, what was the most valuable skill or knowledge you gained during your internship that you didn't really expect?
Dylan, do you want to go or do you want me to go first?
I can go.
Okay, go ahead.
I would say for me, it was really just learning how to adapt quickly while working in a professional setting. Before this internship, I didn't really have a lot of experience with that. And I was working in a whole new industry. Blumera was a cybersecurity company, so I had no really experience with that. So I really had to adjust on the fly and learn how to problem solve efficiently. And it really allowed me to gain a great understanding of just how to stay composed and productive in a professional environment.
Yeah, that is a great answer. I agree with everything Dylan said. I was going to add on that I feel like my communication skills increased. There's a lot of like you're talking with fellow interns, you're also talking with people in your company, and you're learning some like company culture. So my communication, like ability to talk with interns separately and differently than my business professionals at the like on site was it helped me a lot to be able to differentiate like the language between the two, and then also how to talk nicer in a business setting.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Going through the clinic last summer, I mean, I'm an introvert at heart, but being put in, these business situations with people I don't know, I was kind of forced to get out of my shell and put on, my professional coat and talk, in that professional manner and learn how to network properly. And then, of course, bringing 48 interns together instead of just sitting at those in-person meetings, you got to go around and network a little bit. It's kind of right there in front of you, a great opportunity.
And I have one thing I can add on to that I just remembered. Since I was in the clinic, I was a field manager and a part of the clinic. I came back for a panel, and that was a little bit scary, a lot of fun, but I had never spoken in front of that many people before. So I gained that like public speaking confidence and that skill, and to be able to stay relaxed and talk professionally. That was a new thing that I had done.
Yeah, and I remember I was at that day for your panel, and trust me, you did not give off that vibe of you were uncomfortable.
I was so nervous.
You did great.
Yeah,
thanks, guys.
Moving on to our next question here. How did your internship at the Digital Summer Clinic help you transition into your current job roles?
I would say for me, I was able to build a lot of confidence. I was lucky enough to work with Liz and at Tropolis for a while after the clinic. And I just felt like without the clinic, I wouldn't have been able to communicate as effectively and just adapt to a whole new situation and a whole new setting. And for me, it just made stepping into a new role a lot less intimidating, for sure.
Yeah, and I agree with that as well. The transition was also like, it was nice because with the networking we did at the clinic, I was able to get my current role that I have at Tropolis. I think Dylan and I are the same here, so that was really nice. The networking does work
For sure.
and there's a lot of people that I still talk with now if I'm like needing something or like in the area or something comes up. It's like really nice to still be in contact with a bunch of people that were in the clinic, both interns and some of the speakers. And at my current job role, the networking really paid off there.
Yeah, I can completely agree with both of you guys, and it's so great to hear that like we get all of these different factors that play into our new jobs or new roles that we have actually gotten from the clinic. And I just feel like the Digital Summer Clinic has really like helped prepare people for what's next, and it's kind of amazing how those experiences kind of help us transition within the new roles. So just kind of like getting that hands-on experience, building connections, what you guys are talking about, like learning how to adapt in fast-paced environments really do make a difference. And it's exciting to see how you guys have learned so much from the clinic, and then it's now playing a huge role in your career as well. But now we're going to go on to our last question. How has your perspective on teamwork and leadership evolved since your internship, and how are you applying that during your career journey?
Yeah, so I feel like now more than ever, I truly do understand the importance of teamwork and collaboration in a professional setting. And I really do think the best ideas come from successful collaboration. And now that I'm moving forward in my career journey, I'm about to, graduate in April. I think I'll just really continue to prioritize open communication and just ensuring everyone's ideas are, always feeling valued.
Yeah, and to add on to that, I would say that the clinic helped me like put my toes into water that was a little bit scary. And since then, since I was able to do that jump, I've been working with people who are more experienced than I am and been able to have the initiative and have that open mind to be able to like take what they say and be able to start going with it. So and then, I got to work with Dylan, and her and I were able to take on roles and have responsibility and have leadership in our roles. So it was just the internship helped me have that push. And now I've been able to grow with my peers above me and with me as well, my team.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think teamwork and leadership is really built through the clinic, through meetings, through the chaotic startup situation. And then, you're kind of you're thrown into like a team, a whole brand new scenario. You don't even I remember when I joined, I didn't even know what my company did at the beginning. But
that was me too.
So, you kind of have to, you're given a partner too in the same situation. So, but like for me, my former field manager, Bian, her and I walked in day one. We were like, yeah, we don't even know what's going on, but we got to know each other. And then we were able to push each other, gave each other constructive criticism through it all. And not, and that's a big thing, is not taking that as an offensive thing. Criticism needs to be given to you. And that's really given to you in many different forms throughout the whole clinic, whether it's from your founders at your startup or it's from the mentors pushing you to tell you how to solve these problems. So it might not be the most pretty way to learn teamwork and leadership, but it definitely is learned. And then it looks like we don't normally we'd turn it over to our Q&A, but it doesn't look like we have any questions. Dylan or Liz, do you guys have anything to add before we leave? Maybe your favorite part about your clinic experience. Not to put you on the spot like that, but it can be easy too. You can say Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday was awesome. I will say that was awesome. I helped Sydney was a field manager at the time. We helped manage the event, and it was a lot of fun like working together. And we also made when I was a field manager, we had made the first ever t-shirts that the clinic had. You guys do different designs now, but it was really fun and it was really exciting. And it's like I am also a coach for a volleyball team here on campus, but it's just like really awesome when everyone's excited and it gets you excited, whether it's like in school and work or like in a hobby you have. You always get the most out of things when you're involved, engaged, asking questions, learning from others. And even like Taco Tuesday was like, maybe some people would think it's a small thing, but everyone showed up. Everyone came. We all talked. We all got the good food. But, it's because people who were engaged and excited that we were able to have everything happen in the way that it did.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just say I really love the networking aspect of the digital summer clinic. I mean, the amount of people I was able to meet, like Liz talked about earlier, and just everyone really wants the best for you. And that's something I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I get a lot of people at career fairs now who ask me when they're thinking about applying, how's the work environment, which is an awesome question to ask. Like, how's the culture? And I just tell them, I mean, you're built in with 48 people in the same shoes as you, all looking to grow your career. So I can't see another way that it can get more positive or more, motivational than that. So, and of course, like you said, planning, Taco Thursday or Taco Tuesday, those events, it seems easy when you're there just eating the food, but it does take a lot of work and collaboration, and doing fun events like that gets you excited and want to really, make sure it's a great show. And Justice is definitely one for that. She's the one who is the creative mind behind a lot of it.
Thank you. But yeah, I can definitely agree with you guys for sure that like, just everything that goes on behind the scenes, Liz, when you were a field manager, everything that goes behind the scenes, you really realize that there's actually so much work and so much collaboration between you and other people just to make sure everything's like all good. There's nothing wrong. Like, because I can give an example. We had our digital summer clinic, our kickstart to the internship that happened with the AMA and CEO Club. Now, we had ordered pizza for everyone, and we almost were late because there was the lady that was supposed to bring us the pizza. She was late because she wasn't feeling good. So it's like different things come up, and you kind of just have to have like this little backup plan or like think on the spot. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely been in situations like that, them chaotic situations, but again, working in a startup, you're going to learn how to work through them. And especially you're going to adapt quicker and quicker the more you're in those situations.
Exactly. I have one other thing that I could talk on really quick. I also really enjoyed how while the clinic, it's a lot of students, a lot of different schools, it still has that like community of like small world community, or like you're local. And it's really nice because there's so many people who either they go to Eastern or they go to Concordia, they go to Ann Arbor, and you can still keep in touch with them if you want to like go get coffee or see them in the student center, or if you're going to a different campus, you're like, hey, like you guys are so close, it's so local. It's like a lot. I don't know. I just really liked how close knit the community was that we had at the clinic.
Oh, bad. My screen's not switching that. There we go. Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with that. I mean, I see people at events and career fairs. I'm like, hey, that person was part of the clinic, and it's just cool. You can say hi to them. You guys all went through the same thing. So it's awesome. Yeah, definitely. So before we head out, I want to thank everyone for watching today's Digital Live. And again, thank you to Liz and Dylan here for being here. Having you on has been awesome.
Yes, and to our viewers, continue to keep up to date with our digital live events this winter. Our next live will be on March 13th at 5:30 p.m. And also, if you're interested in applying for the Digital Summer Clinic, visit our website at digitalsummer.clinic to apply. Applications close on April 25th. We will see you at the next Digital Live.